Every goal is that much more meaningful, and it's gonna have to be a team. And if we're not a team, expect the fucking A2. Hello guys, welcome back to El Merengue Culé. With the Champions League starting up again, Barcelona has to face off Bayern Munich tomorrow. Guys, this is gonna be a tough video to make, but let's go ahead and break down tomorrow's match. Hello guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and let's get straight into it. Let's address the elephant in the room. Of course we remember. It was possibly the worst day in Barcelona history, the day that we got destroyed. We got absolutely destroyed by Bayern Munich, 8-2. How could one forget? How could one forget that day? And I don't want us to forget it. That day was the worst day for Barcelona history, and we can use it as a lesson. It was a game in which it wasn't a team. We weren't a team. We were a group of 11 different individuals out there on the field playing, and it showed. Bayern Munich played like a team. Their off the ball movement, every single aspect of the game, they dominated. But when you compare that team, that game, to what we have now, Bayern Munich is the same team. We'll break that down in a little bit. But when you compare it to ourselves, we no longer have Messi, we no longer have Suarez, we no longer have Rakitic. If you break it down player by player, it does not look good. But one thing that this game will do for us is it'll give us an opportunity to rebuild. Obviously, this is a new era for Barcelona, an era in which there's a lot of unknowns. I don't know what lineup we're going to come out with tomorrow. I have no idea what to expect, and that's what could make us dangerous. There's a factor of unpredictability that I'm kind of excited about. I'm not going to lie. I'm terrified for tomorrow's game. I fear another blowout. I do. But I'm excited to see how we rebuild, where we start. This will be a game that we can measure up against other, every time we play another big team, we can use this game as a gauge to see where we're at. It's okay. We work from here. If this game goes to shit, it's okay. We continue to work. We have, a lot of promising young players like Pedri. Ansu Fati won't be here for this game, but still, it serves as great experience for these young players, for this new team to build, to kind of generate this feeling that, shit might start off from the fucking bottom, but there's you can only go up from here. In a weird way, I'm pretty excited for this game. But let's start from the top. But one thing is for sure, after the game, I do not want Barcelona to go out there with any excuses. I don't want to hear, oh, Ronald Koeman said this, Laporta said that, this player was injured, this player was not here, all these players were out. No fucking excuses. Whatever happens tomorrow, we own it. We're fucking Barcelona. We're we back it. No matter what, through the good and through the fucking bad. We're fucking Barcelona. We own up to that shit. If you look back on last year's Champions League, Real Madrid was going out there without Ramos, their captain, without Varane, another great player. I think Casemiro at one point wasn't out there, and they still made it to the semifinals. They didn't have excuses. They went out there and performed, and that's why I ask out of Barcelona. I don't know what to expect, but I know one thing's for fucking sure. The players are gonna go out there and give it their fucking all. It's not that same team that back in 2020 that, just didn't give a fuck. That they were getting paid all the fucking money in the world. What the fuck were they playing for? They've already won everything. What the fuck were they playing for? No, this is a new team. This is a new fucking era. These players have something to fucking prove. And it's time to fucking show what we got. I don't know what the fuck that is, but let's go fucking find out. Like I mentioned earlier, Bayern Munich is basically the same team as they were in 2020. If anything, you could argue they've gotten a little more experience. The young players have gotten a little better, and it goes to fucking show. The past 3 games, they've scored 25 fucking goals and only conceded 1. I mean, that just goes to show. Bayern Munich is still at a very high level. I think we can all agree they got very unlucky to go out last season in the Champions League so early. So many people forgot about forget about Bayern Munich. Obviously, us Barcelonistas never did. We always knew they're at the top level, and it's not a game in which we'll go out there and underestimate them. No, of course not. We know exactly what they're fucking capable of. They fucking showed it to us. So we're gonna go out there with the mentality of fuck it. We're the underdogs. Let's fucking bring the battle to them. Let's see what the fuck they got. Let's see if, honestly, looking at us through the Bayern perspective, I wouldn't know what the fuck to expect. Let's go ahead and keep breaking down their players. Lewa, of course, he got robbed of the Ballon d'Oro. There's no doubt about it, and he is still in fucking great shape. I think he scored in every single one of his last 17 professional matches. Fucking insane. 6 goals in 4 games. I mean, Lewandowski is still killing it. Another player that's been on the rise, Musiala. The young teenager against Leipzig, in which they won 4-1. Great fucking result. He got a goal and an assist off the bench. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in the starting 11. Another player we got to keep our eyes open for. On the other hand, the only 2 players that Bayern Munich is missing is Gnabry, who, as fucked up as it sounds, I'm kind of relieved. He was a fucking menace in that A2 game. And Coman, of course, we know what the fuck he's capable of. Fucking both very fast players that, cause a lot of problems to our aging defense. So, definitely, as fucked up as it sounds, glad they're not there. So, in terms of the lineup in which I think Bayern Munich is going to roll out with, I think Neuer's going to be in goal, Alphonso Davies in the left back position, Upamecano and possibly Sule, if not Lucas Hernandez. Pavard on the right back position, Kimmich, Goretzka as the 2 defensive midfielders, Sane at the left mid / wing position, Muller center attacking mid, Musiala right wing, and then up top Lewandowski. And one thing that sticks out like a sore thumb is the amount of pace they've got down that left hand side, which we will break down. And honestly, without Sergiño Dest, Sergio Roberto's probably going to have to step up. So we'll see how well he can cope with that. We'll see if Ronald Koeman does any changes to the lineup to, give him a little more support. I mean, it's no secret. He's not the fastest of players. So we'll see how well he can cope with that. It's definitely going to be a flank in which they're probably going to utilize a lot. They're probably going to, be, just fucking send through balls. Utilize that fucking pace. That's what the fuck I would do. I expect them to play very similar to how they played against us. Again, in that A2 defeat, they played with a very high line, held a lot of possession, but it wasn't the possession of, let's just get as much percentage as possible. No, it's possession with a purpose. It's the off the ball movement. It's a breaking through the lines. It's, fucking get that knife and keep stabbing it. Don't ever let your foot get off the fucking neck of the opponent. That's the type of player, that's the type of game style I expect him to come out with. Upamecano, very good on the ball. Sule, very good on the ball. If Lucas Hernandez gets in that starting 11, more of the same. The center backs are going to demand the ball at their feet. They're the ones that are going to be distributing. They're the ones going to be switching the ball back and forth, trying to open up, basically just trying to open us up. And of course, Muller may be aging, but man, that guy is smart. He knows when to make those runs. He makes them late on purpose to get into the box unmarked, utilizing the wings, the pace from the wings, and obviously their talent to find them. So that's the type of football that I expect them to come out against us. So let's kind of look in the mirror. Let's look at ourselves, see where the fuck we're standing. I don't have to keep mentioning it. This is a new era for Barcelona. Obviously, Messi is gone. We haven't played an actual game, Barcelona, since the 29th of August. That's 2 whole weeks in which, shit happens, you get out of rhythm. Players have been going to play with their international teams. It's a different system. It could leave room for possible mess-ups. Braithwaite, out due to injury. Definitely gonna have to go knee surgery. That's a shame. We need forwards. We're lacking a lot of attacking firepower right now. Ansu Fati, another player that's out, that won't be here for this game. Dembele, more of the same. Agüero and Sergiño Dest is a question mark. I personally don't think he's gonna be here for this game. So that leaves us, honestly, without 4 of our main attackers. Something that we could possibly look at to modify the starting 11 to compensate for that. But like I said earlier on in the video, one thing is for fucking sure. There's a factor of unpredictability that I don't know what the fuck is going to be. And I don't think Bayern Munich does either. If we look at the previous champions of the Champions League, Chelsea, they do have a lot of good individual talent, or they did last season, but what won them the fucking title was how well they were able to play as a team. And I think that is something that is gonna have to be crucial of this new era. It's no longer pass the ball to Messi, let him do all the work, hope he has a good day. If not, we're fucked. No, it's gonna be every single player. Pedri, I'm sorry, he's gonna have to step up. He's gonna have to start scoring goals. It's not gonna be. We're not gonna. I'm gonna be honest. Depay is having a great season. He's not gonna pick up Messi's weight. No, it's gonna have to take every single player, every Piqué goal header, every Araujo header that he gets in. Every goal counts. Every goal is that much more meaningful, and it's gonna have to be a team. And if we're not a team, expect the fucking 8-2 to repeat itself. Fuck it, make it 8-0. If we're not a team, we're gonna get fucking destroyed. So there's one thing that I demand out of this Barcelona team is to be united, to have a fucking sense of team, a sense to play for the badge, not to play for the name on the fucking back, to play for the fucking badge. So that's my demand. Now, initially I had thought Ronald Koeman was gonna run with a 4-3-3, kind of like he's been running. Ter Stegen in goal, Jordi Alba left back, Piqué, and honestly I don't know who would have been the other center back, either Eddie Garcia, Lenglet, Araujo. We have good amount of variability in the center back position, which is where I would probably make a change. Sergio Roberto, again, Sergio Des is probably not going to be there. Sergio Roberto is probably going to have to step up. Busquets, the young Pedri, the same midfield as last season. Quality midfield. Let's see how well they stack up to Goretzka, to Kimmich, to Muller. Again, great quality midfield to say the least. And then I was thinking Coutinho on the left hand side, Luke De Jong on his debut at striker, and then Depay kind of playing right wing, maybe tucking in as a striker position. But leave it open to a potential 5 in the back formation. Again, we have a plethora of center backs. If there's a position on the field in which we're absolutely saturated in, it's center backs. Let's utilize that to our advantage. Expect Bayern Munich to have a high line, so utilize those center backs, to be able to defend better, because we know how well Bayern Munich can attack. 25 goals in 3 matches. It's no secret. We're going to need a little bit of extra help. So maybe it's Piqué, Lenglet, Araujo. Maybe it's Piqué, Eric Garcia. I don't know the combination. Jordi Alba, obviously, left wing. Sergio Roberto at right wing. And having the extra center back could be, enough to provide a little bit of extra support to Sergio Roberto, to the point where if he wants to push up to get the team up, to add a little pressure onto Bayern Munich, that extra center back slots in and covers for Alphonso Davies for that Sané wing. So maybe that could be a little smart tactical idea. Ronald Koeman has options. He has options. The same 3 midfielders as I had previously named, and up top Luke De Jong and Depay. Both players that can play striker. Depay has been playing striker for us. Obviously, we know he can play wing, which gives him a little bit of extra pace to be able to, occupy the outside regions of the field, putting across into Luke De Jong. Now, yes, Luke De Jong, I haven't seen him play much, but I do expect him to be a striker that kind of needs wings. He needs somebody to cross him in the ball. He's not going to be the player. He's not going to be Messi that takes on 3 players and pulls out a shot and scores, right? So he's going to need the team around him to build up, which is where the outside backs could push up and provide that cross for them. Again, we don't have to get to the touchline to whip it across. It could be a cross in from the back. He's a tall player. They have 2 tall center backs, but that's what we got Luke De Jong for. Ronald Koeman asked for him, and let's see what the fuck he's got. Let's not start talking shit before we even seen him play with a Barcelona jersey. One thing is for sure, tomorrow is not going to be easy. A lot of pressure is going to be on Ronald Koeman. He's been talking. He's been talking. Everybody is kind of starting to look at him as the villain. I don't want to get too much into it, but let's just say there's a lot of pressure on Ronald Koeman to perform. Guys, tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to be releasing the Bayern 8, Barcelona 2, a video that you guys loved as much as I suffered through it. You guys love to see my pain, so hit the notification bell on if you want to see that as soon as it comes out. Obviously, hit the like button in this video if you enjoyed it. Do so in tomorrow's video. Help it rank up there like it was. I mean, it was definitely our most viewed video previously with over 300,000 views on it. So, do me a solid, help me get that video back up there where it belongs, where it was. And as always, excited for tomorrow in a weird, anxious way. And as always, Visca Barça.